Hello, and welcome. I am really pleased to be able to show you this feature of the Blossom Pro membership. And today we're going to have a little look at transition resources and school readiness resources. So typically when you arrive at the Blossom Pro website, you'll be on the home page, and as a paid up member you will see this drop down menu, which you won't be able to see at the moment, but when you're paid up you can. And if you go down to transition resources and click on it, it takes you to a selection of our most popular and most used transition resources. So first of all, you'll see two really important school readiness documents. There's the Kindred Squared Key Skills for Starting Reception document, and there's also the Blossom Guide to School Readiness, which is a comprehensive guide about preparing parents for developing school readiness in their child so that they can thrive from day one. If you then scroll down, you will see that there are the preschool to reception, school readiness and transition materials. And to start with, we've got individual documents which are colourful, bright, easy to use, easy to read. I can do it chart to boost self-esteem for children in ticking what they can and can't do. Independence lists for parents that encourage things like being able to peel your own banana. Little things that we as teachers know make a huge difference. The Blossom Guide to Independence, some getting ready in the morning charts, and a chart that helps you to track as a parent what equipment you need, what organisation you need to put in place, and what practical things you need to sort out ready for day one. There's also a Maslow's Hierarchy of Need poster and a self-regulation poster of Sydney the Snail, which encourages breathing in and breathing out, tracing around the shell with your finger. There's a little poem here, and if that's used at home before school and then is once children have started school is in their classroom, it's something that they will recognise and be able to use as a self-regulation tool. Then we have our Let's Get Ready for School range, which is 4 documents, 1 number, 1 letter, 1 book and 1 motor ready guide. If you want any of these resources, the ones above and below, you just click on them. It will ask you where you want to download them, and you can, when they've downloaded, you can just click on them and it opens up and you will be able to see some helpful supportive stuff for parents that just helps them to get their child ready for using books in the classroom and get them to the point we would expect them to be at when they start school. So moving on, we've then got lots of resources to help with the actual starting school period, including once they have actually started school. So starting school, the Blossom Guide to Starting School, to pencil grip, to school dinners, early years lingo, scissor skills, critical thinking, name writing, the all-important potty training, wheeze and poos, the early years curriculum, the end of nursery expectations, the ELG, using number cards, practicing putting on coats, making friends and getting kids to do chores. And then this one is a 10 minutes together to do with pom-poms, which is great for developing fine motor and uses one resource in a variety of ways, so it's really economical. And each of these, the same goes as before. You click on it, it asks you where you want to download it, you download it, and then once it's downloaded you can open it and have a look at how to this one is obviously learn to put a coat on, and all of those are really super useful for using electronically. You can email them, you can put them on the website, or you can send them through a parent portal, or you can print them out to make a transition pack to give at transition meetings, or you can stuff them in book bags once children have started, or take them on home visits, and they're all really super useful and super welcoming to parents. We then have the Reception to Year 1 transition materials. There are some here that show you ways in which children can get ready for year 1, including this glossary, which helps parents to get to grips with the new terminology that is used in year 1 to do with grammar, which they obviously won't have come across before. And then year 1 to year 2. So this is also a transition that parents need help with, the increased expectation and another ramping up of sort of independence and so on. So we've got the Moving On to Year 2 guide, and then some resources here that will really help to support parents in that tricky transition to year 2. So all of those resources are available to you in the transition section, but there are also many more besides in the other sections of the Blossom Pro members website. So I do hope you'll take advantage of this £100. There is no catch. We really just want to help as many families as we can and to help attack the gap in school readiness that seems to be widening. So get on board, hurry. You only have till January 31st to sign up, but seriously, that £100 is a giveaway. So get on board and get educating those parents and bringing them closer and keeping them close. Thanks very much for listening, and I'll speak to you another time, I hope.